Vienna, a jewel they'd coveted for ages, their dark shadow creeping closer to our walls. Their Grand Vizier, Kara Mustafa, meticulously laid his plans, a serpent coiling for a strike. Old men spoke of Szigetvár, a brief respite from their relentless hunger for our lands. Now that old fear returned, a chill wind whispering of Vienna's impending, grim doom. The plague had scourged us only years before, leaving grief and weakness in its wake now. And in Hungary, unrest festered, fueled by whispers of Ottoman support for rebellious hearts. Then Thököly, that traitor, openly took up arms, the Sultan's dogs fawning at his heels. They even promised him our Vienna, a king crowned by invaders, a sickening betrayal then. 20 years of uneasy peace, a fragile truce, shattered by Thököly's renewed Hungarian treachery then. Their raids grew bolder, a constant bloody insult on our northern borders, testing our mettle. Then the Sultan's decree, full mobilization, a formal declaration of war against our emperor now. The long-dreaded storm had finally broken, its dark clouds gathering swiftly in the east then. Their 15-month delay before marching was a fool's gamble, or perhaps a mercy from God. It gave us precious time to strengthen these old walls. My hands knew every stone. Our emperor scrambled for allies, his pleas reaching distant Poland, a desperate, crucial pact made. Sobieski's Poles, a fragile promise of aid, a prayer against the overwhelming eastern tide then. Another declaration, this from Kara Mustafa himself, landed like a vulture at the imperial court. Their vanguard, a shadow of doom, began its slow, relentless creep from Edirne's distant gates. Belgrade saw them gather, Turks, Transylvanians and Thököly's cursed Hungarians, a monstrous, unholy host. 150,000 strong, they say, a river of steel flowing towards our Vienna. The Tartars came first, 40,000 horsemen, a scythe on the horizon east of us. Their wild cries and burning villages painted a terrifying prelude to the main army's arrival. Our Emperor Leopold, with his court and 60,000 others, fled westward to Passau then. Abandoned, we watched them go, Lorraine's small army retreating, leaving us to face the storm alone. Then on that bleak July day, the main Ottoman host finally arrived, an endless, dark tide. Their tents carpeted the plains, a sight to curdle the blood of any Viennese man. 15,000 souls, under Count von Starhemberg, were all that stood between them and our homes. Rimpler, the Saxon engineer, his genius fortified the very walls my hands had helped mend. From Poland, news of Sobieski's relief force, a fragile beacon of hope in our despair. Yet Thököly, that Hungarian jackal, attacked Poland's undefended lands, ever the treacherous, opportunistic cur always. Even as we prayed for Sobieski's swift arrival, squabbles over coin and supplies arose then. Our supposed saviors bickered, while Vienna held its breath, hoping greed wouldn't doom our city. Their monstrous siege engines, dark skeletons against the summer sky, began to rise before us. As a stonemason, I knew well the havoc such terrible, brutal machines could truly wreak then. We were a small island of defiance in a raging Ottoman sea, 15,000 against a horde. Fear was a constant companion, but Viennese grit, our stubborn pride, became our strongest shield. Each dawn brought cannon fire, Each night the threat of assault, a grim, unending, brutal vigil. The taste of gunpowder and fear was our daily bread, yet we endured it then. Sobieski's name was a prayer on our lips, a fragile shield against immediate, certain death then. We clung to that distant hope, even as their cannons roared, shaking Vienna's very soul.